I hope this is good. All right, welcome to Mostly Pizza. Today we have kind of a unique one. You see before me a dough that is in plastic. That is because I bought this from a local pizza place because I wanted to try out their pizza dough. And so I've had this dough in my fridge for about a day. This is how it came to me. It's pretty dry looking already. To be honest, it was dry looking when I got it. The pizza place didn't have dough balls like I was hoping that they would have, but this was close. They recommended that I roll it out with a rolling pin. I don't think I'm gonna do that. However, they did say also it's supposed to be a 16-inch pizza in the end. Now, we've had pizza from this place many times in my life, and I've always loved their pizza, but their dough is a little bit dry and a little bit bready. And so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna get this to 16 inches, but I wanna try to give it a little bit extra pizzazz, but we'll see. I'm excited to try this. I've never tried it some other pizza places' pizza dough before, and so this will be a first for me. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dust my surface because I have no idea the consistency of this dough. But yeah, so we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna go ahead and just plop this over. Now I've been letting this sit at room temperature for about 2 hours, so it is room temperature-ish warm. You can kind of see how dry it is. It's like cracking on the sides. But I'm just gonna gently stretch this a little bit. I do feel some good old air pockets in there, which is nice. So that's a good sign. For a frame of reference, this pizza peel is 14 inches wide. So we're already at about 15 inches for the dough. So we're just gonna pick this up, stretch it a little bit. Whew. This is actually quite a bit of dough. I am not sure how this is going to go in Ooni, but that looks like 16 inches to me. You can see, again, it's like splitting in certain places. I don't want to make it any bigger than that. I'm actually going to transfer this before I even get started toppings directly to my pizza peel. That way I know if it's too big or not. Yeah, it might be a little too big. Eesh. Right on over. There we go. You know, this might be one of those fail videos again for the Ooni because it's just too big. I guess we'll see. Maybe I just scrunch it in just a little bit. I hope this is good. All right. Good enough. It helps to have a good pizza peel for this as well. All right, so we're gonna do some really quick basic toppings here. We're gonna do some sauce. This is 2-ounce ladles, so we'll do 3 ounces or so. See how that goes. That looks pretty good. So that way we don't get too sauce heavy. All right, then now we're gonna do a little bit of oregano on there, kind of similar to a New York style pizza. Just a nice light dusting of dried oregano on top. And then we'll get a little bit of parm. We're gonna dust that on next. I just grated this up too, so it's nice and fresh. All right, and then to spruce it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to it. Again, good olive oil always. And this will hopefully get into the crust a little bit as it cooks. To help out that dryness I was talking about. All right, next up is our mozzarella. Don't want to go too overboard on the toppings. Again, this is just kind of a test for me, but it's also dinner, so gotta try to make it worth it. All right, and then I'm gonna add some pepperoni. This pepperoni doesn't look great, I'm gonna be honest. This is a pepperoni that I bought. It's called Bridgeford. Never had it before. I sliced it up myself, and then I also realized that the casings were not organic, and they kind of had that really chewy taste on it. Wasn't really a fan, so I took off all the casings, but you can kind of see that it's a little flaky. So I'm unsure of this pepperoni as well. I did find the pepperoni very oily though, so maybe that will help the pizza in this case, but who knows, we'll see. I'm just gonna lay this all out nicely, as evenly as I can. We wanna fill it up. These will shrink in size so it won't look quite as crazy on the finished product. Don't you worry about that. There we go. And then, again, we're gonna top it with a little bit more Parmesan. Just like that. And we should be good to go. Now we're gonna throw it in the oven and see how this turns out. I'm guessing that this is gonna take a little bit longer to cook, considering not only the size, but also the density of the dough. So we're gonna give it our best shot. We'll see. All right, here we go. We're gonna give this giant pizza a shot in this oven. Woo! Oh, I'm really concerned about this. I'm gonna turn it off. I've been letting this preheat for about 25 minutes or so, so it's definitely hot in there. You can already see the smoke coming out. Wow. For reference, it's already getting pretty dark back there. I'm not gonna touch it though, just because I wanna make sure that I can take care of this upon the exit, that the dough does not stick to the base. That's the most important thing to me. Let's see. It's been about a minute. Nope, not yet. It's also a little cold out here still. All right, not so bad so far. That's looking pretty good. Let's rotate it real quick. Oh yeah, that's coming out pretty good. I'm actually very happy with this. Okay, we're gonna rotate that dough. Get that all the way in there. Again, the burner is off because I am concerned that the top will char really fast like this did right here. I'm going to turn it on for a second. On low. The issue is also that the burner is right up against the pizza because the pizza is just so big. It's cornered, it's hitting every single corner right now. So now that the bottom's cooked though, I'm not as worried about it because I'll have the ability to rotate it around. So that's helpful. I actually think the pizza might be on fire. Just a little bit. Not too bad though. We're gonna rotate it. All things considered, it's looking pretty good. Actually, it doesn't fit that way. Stick out just a little bit. A little bit of a flame on top of it there for a second. Oopsies. Clearly need to get that side a little bit more because all this looks nicely cooked. This side, not so much. Fire back on. The fire is on low heat. Turn the fire off now. Just want to keep the heat in there somehow. Ooh. Oh. I don't know, I think it's pretty close to done. I don't want to just leave it in there for a little bit more, just to make sure. All right, I think we're done. Yeah. Well, there you have it. There's a 16-inch pizza made from dough from a local pizzeria. I was actually impressed with how easily it cooked in the oven. It's a little bit crispy. That's okay though. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And we'll see you at the next one. Thanks.